How do we know the Bible is reliable historically? The acronym MAPS, M-A-P-S. We have a clear map to the original text, making it reliably certain. M stands for Manuscript Evidence. This refers to the sheer quantity of New Testament manuscripts. We have over 6,000 Greek manuscripts or portions of manuscripts. Compare this to other ancient works, about 10 for Caesar's Galactic Wars, 5 for Aristotle's Poetics, and less than 10 for the works of Herodotus. The overwhelming number of copies makes it possible to cross-reference them and identify the original wording with a high degree of certainty. A conspiracy to change them all would be impossible. A stands for Ancient Translations. This refers to the early and widespread translation of the Bible. Within decades, the New Testament was translated into other major languages like Latin, Syriac, and Coptic. Any hypothetical attempt to corrupt the text would have required finding and changing not only the thousands of Greek manuscripts, but also all the translated copies across the known world, an impossible task. These translations act as another independent witness to the original text. P stands for Patristic Citations. Patristic refers to the early church fathers. These early Christian leaders like Justin Martyr, Irenaeus, Clement, and Tertullian quoted the New Testament so extensively in their letters and sermons that you could reconstruct over 95% of the Bible just from their writings. This provides a massive independent library of sources that verify the contents of the biblical manuscripts we have today. And then S stands for short time gap. This refers to the small amount of time between the original writings and our earliest copies. We have manuscript fragments that date to within decades of the originals. For example, the John Rollins fragment P52 dated around 125 AD. When you compare this to the 900-year gap for Caesar or the 1400-year gap for Aristotle, the short time gap for the New Testament means there was far less time for errors or intentional changes to creep in and multiply unnoticed. The acronym MAPS, manuscripts, ancient translations, patristic citations, and short time gap shows New Testament is by far the most well-attested document of the ancient world, making the idea of a secret corruption or changes over the centuries impossible.